Hello everyone, this is Christy from Faithful Designs by Christy, and again I'm here making another tutorial for VectoriaDesigns, and this time I'm working with my vintage cookbook junk journal project pack, and I made a journal in a box. Instead of putting the signatures in a journal, I put the signatures loose right here. As you can see, 6 signatures, and they are in the box. So you don't have to have a bulky journal, because when it's about food and recipes, we have a lot to write, right? Especially recipes from the family. And now I'm going to show you my box. Okay, this is all the papers from VectoriaDesigns, and everything is so vintage. I decorated this image. It doesn't come like that. Okay, these are labels that I made in my computer, and right here I added pearls, but this one was down and I fuzzy cut and I put it up here because I didn't want to waste this picture. Okay, so then the rest are plain papers that came with the collection, and even the bottom, everything is covered. I'm going to show you how to do. And I decorated with these tassels right here, and you can easily pull from the tassel to grab the book. And all the books has the labels on top, and look at the beautiful images of the papers. See, front and back. And I decorated inside, but first let me show you all the books. Okay, I just randomly put up here. It's not in order, but you can see breakfast, dessert, then right here I have this one, appetizers, then I have main, and then right here I have lunch, and the last one is entries. Okay, and right here the whole box is covered. See, and you're going to learn how to do this. It has a very nice finish. Okay, so I'm going to show you now the books, and let's start with entries. Okay, I didn't put too much because if it's too bulky, then your box had to be like this big, right? And I'm going to show you how you can measure your box so you can have your books easily to grab. Okay, and I didn't have to print too many pages. Okay, I put a lot of my dime papers, but you can play with embellishments, and that's what I did. Okay, see, all these are embellishments, and I made a pocket. Okay, then right here, and I was inspired to do this like fake sewing. I did it in all the pages. It's not from the design, but in the pictures, some of them had it. So I did the same in everything. So everything matches. Can you see? Okay. And then right here, okay, more sewing. Then I put these papers that I had in my stash, and I dyed these papers with avocado, and this one was with beet. And then right here, this paper was dyed with chamomile. So you can use anything. Okay, if you want just plain papers from the copy machine, it's okay. This is just for you to have fun doing it. Okay, so right here is another beautiful page. Okay, as you can see, this one is paper, and this one, the cover is cardstock. Okay, so right here there is another design on this side. Okay, and then I made this one using a paper bag, and I'm going to show you how to do it. And also I made this cookie pack, so you can save anything inside. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to make this one too. And as you can see, it has a pocket here, and this one has a pocket here, and then for and then you can put a picture up here. Okay, then right here, more papers, and this is the other side of the paper bag. And again, see, so you can save some magazine recipes or something inside. And right here, look, a tag. And as you can see, all the embellishments and all the papers that you see, okay, the printed papers are from the kit. Okay, I didn't add anything, just these die papers. And paper bag and the other die paper with lines. Okay, this is another one, and I just label it as soups. Then right here, look, it has a beautiful, okay, image. And then right here again, another 2 pieces of paper. And this journal is going to be very simple to make. Okay, as you can see right here, these were scraps, okay, and from the big papers. And this journal was very easy to make. You just need to take your time to fancy cut the embellishments and then decide where your embellishments go, and that's it. That's the most hard part. Okay, and right here, this one for lunch, as you can see here, there is an empty space right here. Maybe you can stack a note. And then right here, this one I show in the tutorial that it was a full page that I made 2 in 1, like 5x7s, I think two 5x7s, and it fits perfectly for a pocket. Okay, and I'm going to explain everything when I show the final result. Okay, I just want you to see how it looks. Okay, each of these journals, see, look again. Okay, the cookie packet, the cookie bag, and then what I have up here, yes, I decorated these pages with embellishments and just to separate another label with salads. And if you want to know, I have a tutorial on how to dye these papers, okay? And then look, this page is so beautiful. See, look, you have room for writing special notes or maybe a special recipe. Okay, and the last page, I made a collage again, and it's like a pocket. Okay, so you can save some little tags. Okay, and then I'm going to show you faster. Look, main. Okay, here is the same. Then this is the beautiful paper, and this is the back. And then here is again the pocket. Again, the other side of the pocket. And here is another page, and I just put Granny's recipe, and look how beautiful. I love to design with these beautiful papers. Look, a pocket. This one comes with the embellishments, and yeah, you can save a lot of tags. Okay, so you have room for lots of recipes in here. And then this one again. Okay, here is another one. So I just printed one paper and cardstock for the cover and one paper for the inside of the journal. That's it. Okay, so 12 papers. So 12 papers in total. And then right here, the pocket. So right here, this one is the big page, and I just cut it in half, and I put this side up here to separate another label, and then the pocket, and that's it. This is the end. Another pocket right here. Okay, then I have this one, breakfast, and here is the paper. Look, so beautiful. Yum yum. And here is another cookie bag, and I decorated this one with the embellishments. So beautiful. I love to make pockets with the embellishments, and to make a collage right here. And this is fake sewing. I love to make that one in almost all of the pages. More papers right here, more cookies, more fake sewing, and the last one right here, another pocket that I made with the 5x7, and yeah, the tags. And the last one is this one, desserts, my favorite. This is going to be full of recipes. Right here, look, it looks like it's sewn. And let me see, this is another beautiful paper, another sewing, another bag. See, and it's so vintage. I love it. And this is another of the full pages. Okay, it was 2 of these, and I just cut it in half and fold it so I can save for family pictures maybe. Okay, so because it's cardstock, I can put a picture in there. And this is the pocket that comes with embellishments. So cute. Yeah. And right here, it comes with all these parts up here. Can you see the sewing? And that's it. And this is my project done for my vintage cookbook project pack. And if you like it, you want to make one with me, right? Thank you very much, Tina, for letting me do another tutorial for you. And thank you everyone for watching my videos. These are the embellishments, and I print them in cardstock. And as you can see, it has those pockets, tags, it has many things to embellish the journal, see? And lots of spaces for writing. And you can print them as many as you want. And in this pack, you're going to get 6 pages of embellishments. And you will see in that tutorial many ideas on how to use these embellishments. In this project pack, you will get 24 pages. I printed 6 pages in cardstock and 6 pages in copy paper. And the ones in cardstock, I'm going to use it for the cover. And if you want to print more pages for the inside of each journal, you can do it. And that's the best of buying digital papers, that you have it all in your computer and you can print it at any time and as many as you want. Now, I'm going to show you the full pages. In this pack, you're going to get 8 full pages. And look at this one. It has 2, decorations. You can cut it in half and use it in different ways. Then this one right here, you can get that top for little tags. And you're going to see what I did with them. Look, this one is like a pattern, this one too, and so you can cut in different ways and make many things with these papers. And I printed all of these full pages in cardstock. Now, as you can see, I cut the white border of the pages, and there are some little white edges, but you can use this distress ink in vintage photo. And each of the pages have to measure 8 inches by 10 and 1/4. And remember that there are 6 pages in copy paper and 6 in cardstock for the cover. And for filling the journals, I'm using these dyed papers, and in total I have 48 papers, and that will be 8 in each journal. And I also use this paper with lines that I dyed, and it was a very long paper, and I cut it in half, folded, and I'm going to put 2, so when you open the page you can see 2 pages together. And this is how I sorted the papers. As you can see, I put different colors of papers, then this little booklet, then again more papers, the pattern paper, and so on. See? And now I'm going to show you how to make pockets for your journals. See, I'm going to use one paper bag, and it's right here. What you have to do is just cut at the top. Okay, did you see? You fold the flaps of the base and then take that out so we can have the most of our paper bag. Okay, then you're going to open like that. Okay, and make sure it's even, then fold it in half. Okay, and you're going to measure from the top, okay, from the top 6 inches, and make a mark. Okay, same in the other side, from the top 6 inches, and that's where we are going to fold the paper for making a pocket. Okay, so we fold that, and now we are going to fold it again in half. Then we are going to cut, okay, from the top up to the 6 inches, and on the side is going to measure 4.5, and it's going to look like this. Okay, you have at 4.5, and then you stop at the 6 inches. Okay, now you fold it to the top, okay, the part that it was folded, and we need only 1/2 inch, okay, on that flap. So we just take the excess, and we are going to do like this. Okay, fold it to the inside, those little flaps, and cut one of them, as you can see in the video. And now we are going to glue, okay, that flap to the inside of the opening. So we have an opening there, and that will hold the pocket on the side. So we had to glue that, okay, to the inside. And you will see now that you have a pocket here and an opening on the side. And we are going to do the same thing here. Okay, you just fold it, then we're going to cut a little bit on the side, then cut that part. Okay, it's one of the flaps, and then now we're going to put glue and fold it to the inside of the opening. And now our double pocket paper bag is ready for the journal. And now I'm going to show you how to make this cookie bag, and you have to use parchment paper or any other paper for this. Okay, so you will need a piece of paper that is 5.5 by 11 folded in half, and you will have a paper that is 5.5 by 5.5. Now we're going to score, okay, on one side at 1/2 inch, okay, on the folded one, okay, folded side, 1/2 inch, and then fold it, and then you're going to fold in the other side, okay, add 1 inch from the outside and then half of an inch. Okay, so as you can see right here, I score at 1 inch and now at half of an inch. See, and you fold it, that part, and now I turn the paper and I score 1 inch at the top and ½ inch at the bottom. Okay, so I'm measuring right here half of an inch and I'm going to score at half of an inch and then on the top at 1 inch. Now I'm going to fold the sides. And we are going to cut one of these flaps right now, okay? Just 1/2 of an inch. And when we put glue here, okay, we're going to make the joint so you don't see, okay, the union of the bag. And we gently put underneath the flap, okay, and we glue this one, press, and then you have the same like in the other side, and that's where the union of this bag is. Okay, now we're going to use these zigzag scissors, and you can just leave it like that, or maybe you can round the corners, but I'm going to use that to give better look, okay, to the bag. So I'm going to cut both of the sides, okay, the top and the bottom. And after that, we are going to fold it and cut the excess of the flaps, okay? You will see now. And we won't put glue, okay, on the top, but we need to cut anyways, so it can have more space for your hand to get the stuff, okay? So you open, and now your cookie bag is ready. Now we're going to make the binding, and for that we will need one piece of cardstock, and it's going to be 2x8. We fold it in half, and then we are going to make the marks. They are going to be at 1, 3, 5, and 7. Now we are going to use a paper piercing to make the holes in the template. Now that we have everything, we are going to bind the last journal. And for that, we're going to take the bags and the papers, and we're going to make the holes in all of the pages. And you just put the template in the center and use the paper piercing to make the holes, okay? Now we are going to use that template, and we are going to make holes in this small papers. So if you have any papers that you want to add, you can use the template and see if you are going to make 3 holes or 2 holes, okay? And for example, for this one is exactly for the 2 holes in the center, but I decided to make 3. So I put back a little bit down and I'm going to make 3 holes, okay? And now for the binding, I will use embroidery thread, and I like that one because you can choose the color you want, and you will need 6 of them. Now I'm going to put the papers and the back in the pages that I want, and I need to put them in between, matching the holes, okay? And I'm ready to sew. And it's not sewing. I'm going to show you how to pass the string just between the holes, and that's it. We are binding the journals, okay? As you can see, we are going to start on the top but in the outer side, okay? And in that part we don't have any booklet, nothing, right? Now for the next hole, we need to make sure that we are going through the bag and the papers. So we have to just do like I'm doing it, okay? Finding the holes of everything and then just go through. And we are going to go down one more hole. And as you can see, again, I make sure that I'm going through the small things, okay? So I'm going to pass the needle and then pass it through the bag and the last papers, okay? And we have one more hole, okay? Then because the small things are already with 2 holes together, the third one I don't need to look at it, just go through everything and it's easier than that. Now we are going to go back, okay, through the holes and pass the thread, and you don't have to look at anything. You just pass to the holes because everything is in place, okay? And when you are here, you're going to stop because we're going to tie the thread over there outside, okay? So it had to look like this, see? Make sure everything is pulled, okay? And check inside as well. Then make a double knot, okay? And secure very, very tight. Then you're going to cut, but leaving like about 6 inches, at least 6 inches, okay, of thread. And we are going to pass the beads in there. And here I have my beads, and the color ones, they have a big hole. I don't need a needle to pass the thread. I just push and that's it. It goes, but the other one, not even with a needle. Can you see? The hole is very thin, so I'm going to use this needle threader and I'm going to pass it through the bead, okay? And then I'm going to pass the thread. And that was super easy. And you just pull and you have the bead inside. And I just put 5 beads, okay? And then I'm going to make that tassel hanging. Now to add a tassel, I'm going to measure like about 3 inches high, and I fold the embroidery thread, and I'm going to make a knot there in the center. Then I pull down the tassel and I put it together and hold it. Okay, as you can see, hold it with my hand, and I make another knot. Okay, but this time I'm going to pull those threads and make the knot. See, so my tassel is not too loose and not too tight. And now I'm going to cut the excess. And now I'm going to get one strand, just one, okay, and I'm going to tie all of the flakes, okay. I'm going to tie them all, and I'm going to do double knot on top, okay, and leaving like about 1/4 of an inch is enough, okay, but you have to do very, very tight, okay. And then we are going to use the needle and pass it through the center of the tassel. It can look nice without the knots outside, okay. Now that we have the tassel, we are going to straighten the pages, and for that I'm using a cutter, okay, to take a little bit of the ends that were too big. And I learned this trick from Tina. Now the journal looks very nice. Can you see? And I printed these labels so we can use for the signatures and also for the box. And I will leave the link in the description box so you can get one. Now I fussy cut them, and I'm going to use paper that measures 2 by 3.5, and I'm going to glue the labels in there so it can be more outstanding. Okay, and now after I glue them, I can play with the fake sewing and decorate a little bit on the labels. Okay, and I was inspired in this embellishment. Look, it has this cute sewing, so I decided to do the same, and I grabbed my black marker, and I just started drawing the zigzags, and yeah, it was very nice. I really liked it. And then you just need to glue that on the signature, and yeah, that's it. Now I have all the labels ready, and I'm going to start gluing them. Now I fussy cut all the embellishments, and I use the distress inks to distress the edges. And now I sorting them so I can have enough embellishments for each journal. And in the embellishments, you will find lots of tags and also pockets that you can use in your journal, and they fit exactly on the page. So I'm folding one right now, and I'm going to glue it in one of the pages. And you can embellish these pockets with more embellishments on top. I will attach the pocket in this page, and I will use the tags and embellishments that comes with a kit. Now I'm going to use the full pages to cover the paper bags, and for that I'm going to cut in half at 5.5, okay, and it will cover the four sides of the paper bag, okay. So I will cut again at 4, so each one is going to be 4 by 5.5, okay, and I will cover the side that has no pockets. And for the side with pockets, it's going to be 2 for the bottom and 3.5 for the top. So it will be 4 by 3.5 and 4 by 2. Okay. And I use most of the full pages to cover these paper bags. And you can use the little embellishments to embellish the pocket. As you can see, I chose label in one of the images, and yeah, you have your pocket decorated. Now I'm going to decorate this page, and I'm using the scraps, okay, from the full pages, and I'm going to put on the side, okay, and then I will add some embellishments, and you can decorate a beautiful page here. Now I will add these labels, and then I will make a collage with other embellishments. And add some glue on the border so you can make a pocket. Now we are going to make the box for our journals, and we are going to lay flat all the notebooks together. Okay, as you can see, all of them are here, and we are going to put them straight. Okay, and we're going to get a ruler, and we are going to measure how much do we have. Okay, I have 3 inches, okay, without pressure, and my box is going to measure 1 inch more, so my box had to be 4 inches. So you have a space for grabbing the books. If you make it like a 3, it's going to be too tight, okay? Now for my box, I'm going to use this cardboard box that measures 1/4 of an inch thick, okay? And it has 2 layers. And I cut the pieces, okay? These ones are for the sides and they measure 5 1/4 by 8 1/4. Then I have the back, and this one is 4 1/2 by 8 3/4. And these 2 pieces for top and bottom that measures 4 1/2 by 5 1/4. Now we are going to cover the inside, and you can choose any paper. I chose black cardstock, and this is the back, okay, the piece that goes in the back. And for that, you have to cut exactly the same size. And I'm going to use tacky glue to put it together. And it's very important that you do all the borders, okay? Now I'm going to use a spatula to spread the glue very well, okay? Especially on the borders. After that, you are going to put the paper and press firmly and let it dry. Now we are going to do the top and the bottom. And for that, we're going to cut 2 pieces of paper that are going to be the same size. And it will be 6 1/2 by 4 1/2, okay? And you're going to score at 5 1/4 and 5 1/2. And you fold those, okay? After you score the lines, you're going to fold because the cardboard is 1/4 of an inch. So when we put this paper on top of the cardboard, it will look like this, okay? Just straight like this. And we are going to glue them same as the other one. And you have to do the same to the other part, okay? Now we are going to do the sides, and we are going to cut the paper at 6.5 by 8 1/4, and we are going to score at 5 1/4 and 5.5. Okay, then we fold those marks, and we are going to glue on the cardboard. Okay. Then we are going to do the same for the other one and let them dry, okay? Maybe like 1 hour, and then we are going to put the box together. Now I have the two pieces of the sides, and this one could be at the bottom or top, and this is how you're going to glue, okay? The sides are going to be on top of the bottom part, so we are going to put glue on the sides. And I'm using this glue that is especially for cardboard, and it's from Beacon. It's same as the fabric tack, okay? And this will be glued this way, okay? Remember that the black border had to match the other one. And we are going to use masking tape, or it can be like any tape, to secure those sides, okay? So they cannot move. I'm using masking tape, and I will attach on the sides. Don't press too much, okay? You have to have the shape of the corner. And you just put it together so they cannot fall apart. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other one. We put the glue on the side, okay? And we are going to put it up over there, but we need a masking tape. So I'm going to put on top, okay, as you can see, and we are going to put that tape. Now we are going to do the same thing on the other side, okay? So we are going to put the glue on the sides, okay? And we apply the glue, and then you just put the other part on top and secure with masking tape so we can put the back of the box. Okay, now we're going to put the masking tape. Do not press. Okay, keep the corners straight. And yeah, it's ready for the back. And here is how it looks. Now we are going to turn upside down, okay? And we are going to apply glue in all of the borders to put the back side. Now we are going to add a masking tape so it can hold straight, and we are going to let it dry for at least 2 hours. Now we are going to cover the outside of the box, and for that I printed 3 papers that are the same color, and then I kept this one for the front, okay? Then I cut 2 pieces at 5.5 by 6 and 1 piece for the back, and it's a 5.5 by 8 3/4. And for the sides, I cut these 2 papers at 5.5 by 8 3/4. Now on the small papers, we are going to score on the sides of the longer side and then on one of the shorter sides, okay? And we are going to score at 1/2 inch on the 3 sides, okay? I did it at 1 inch, but don't worry, it's going to be enough with 1/2 inch. So I fold the papers and I will cut right there, okay, on the side for folding and gluing to the box. Now you're going to get another piece of paper, and the other 3 are the same size, and you are going to score 1/2 inch on 2 sides, okay, the longer sides. Now we are going to distress the edges of the papers, and especially these ones that we didn't do any folding, okay, those are for the sides. Now we are going to start gluing the top and the bottom. Okay, those are the small pieces, and you have to put glue on the paper, spread very well, especially on the borders. Okay, and we are going to attach to the box. And we are going to glue it like this, okay? As you can see, we are going to snip those corners in the back, okay? And then press very well all of the borders, okay, against the box. This is in the back too. We snip that corner, nothing on the front, okay? Just leave it like that. And then press very well. And we are going to do the same with the other side, okay? With the bottom. And after we are done with top and bottom, we are going to put the back. Now that the top and bottom are done, we are going to put the back side, okay? And same, we are going to put the glue in all of the border and in the center, and we have to spread very well, okay? So those borders doesn't peel. That's why you have to use something to spread glue very well, okay, in all of the edges. Now that we have those three sides, top, bottom, and back, we are going to glue the sides. And for that, we are going to just put glue, spread on the borders, okay, very well. And then it's very important that we are going to line up at the front, okay, by the black paper. And we need to put it straight corner to corner, okay. And yeah, because we have enough space on the other sides, it can cover if it's a little bit short or something, okay. So you just make sure that the front is straight and lined up. And now we have to do the same to the other side. And it's almost done. See, make sure everything is glue, especially on the borders. And now we're going to put a label that says family recipes. And we just use the same glue, okay, spread well. And we are going to center it on the top, okay. As you can see, there is like a frame, and we're going to put it in the center. And we are done. Now this is my final result, and as you can see, okay, I made these stitches that looks like sewing, and then I embellished with these pearls. And right here, this one was at the end of the page, and I fussy cut it, and then I glue it up here so it has more embellishments in the page, okay. Then you already saw how I made the box, and I love how it looks like. And I'm going to show you one by one the books, okay, what I made. I love the tassels, and it's just embroidery thread. Okay, now in this In this journal, I think I just made the fake sewing, and then I'm going to show you what else I made. This is how I decorated a pocket. Okay, I just put this paper clip with a rick rack because rick racks are vintage, and then it says pepper right there. I just made a few stitches, fake stitches, and then right here some more. I made stitches in almost all of the pages. This one comes in the with the embellishments, okay, and I just glue it over there. Then this is a beautiful page right here. This pocket comes with embellishment, and this tag, this one as well, all of this. But this is one of the half of the full page. Okay, one of the full page was 2 pieces, okay, and I just cut it in half, folded, and then you have mats for family pictures maybe, okay. And yeah, that's it for this one. I'm sharing how I embellished these books, and right here same. I try to leave it as simple as I can so I can write more, because recipe books are for writing the recipes, right? Yeah, you can put a few pictures and few maybe magazine recipes or notes in these pockets. Okay, this is how I decorated this one. Okay, this one was one of the big pages, and I just cut it in 4, and I use half of the page for this one and half of the page for the other one. Okay, and right here in the center, this one was one of the full pages, and I just cut the size that I needed and then cut it. And I have for these 2 pages, and these were extras from another page, so you can use all of the scraps, see. Then right here same, okay, this one was scrap, and I made tag or mat. Then I didn't do anything here, and I just added this one because I printed 2 5x7 and in one page, so it was 2 pictures, okay, and this picture that has 2 images, okay, so I just cut it in half, and I use this one as a pocket, and I just glue the edge, and I have a pocket so I can use it. Okay, then right here nothing. Here is the page. I love this paper. Okay, and this is one of the pages that I embellished. Okay, look, this one was scraps, and this one were embellishments from the collection, and right here these 2 were embellishments, and I just put them together, and then I just glue right here, and I have a pocket. Okay, and I just made the stitches with a marker. And this is the other side of the paper bag, and this is a scrap. And right here, a beautiful paper. And then right here, there are some tags that comes with the embellishments. Okay, these 2. And this is another printable, okay, that I resized to 5x7, and these are fake stitches. Okay, then right here in this one, I just made a few things here and there. Like for example, right here, this one was a scrap, and I cut like a banner, and then I put up here stitches, and it looks like it's sewn there, right? Then right here, the pocket, and right here, this is another embellishment, and is one of the file pocket, and this is the other part of the the paper, okay, that I show you. It was a full-size paper with 2 images like that, and I just folded, and I have room for pictures in there, family pictures, okay, and that's it. This is the last page, okay. Then right here, another collage, and this one was a scrap, okay. I just put it in there. This is embellishment, and right here, these are all embellishments. I just glue them together a little bit. And then this one is embellishment, and I just put fake sewing, okay. I use some ribbon to embellish the tags, and this one can become a pocket. Then right here is another beautiful paper. Look, they are so beautiful. See? And right here is another pocket. There is nothing here. The other side of the pocket. And here I just put another label for soups, and the beautiful paper. And here is another pocket, okay, that I just it was a 5x7, and I just glue up here, and I put some scraps. These are scraps from the big papers, okay. And yeah, and the last one, okay, for the last one I put lunch in there. Here is another pocket that I made with that page, and it says family recipes. This is this one comes with embellishments and this tag as well. Then this is a beautiful paper that comes with the collection, and here in the center I made this page. And this one comes with embellishments, okay. It's one big tag, and it's decorated with these staples and tape and everything. And this is a scrap that I just added on top and at the bottom, and I just made the fake sewing. And right here in this page, these are embellishments, these 3, and I just decorated with this rick rack, and I put this label for salads. So right here I can write some recipes of salads, and yeah, see, all these are embellishments. So all the pattern papers that you see are from the collection. I love this one. Look, beautiful, right? And for the last page, I made another collage, okay, and this one was like a tag, and I just glue half of this embellishment right here, and then I put these 2 on top, and I glue only this part so you can have a pocket in there, okay. And yeah, these are embellishments. All these are embellishments. So maybe you want to print more of these that has lots of embellishments, okay, like decoration. Or maybe you want to print this one that has these spaces for writing. Or maybe you want the empty ones that has no embellishments. Okay, it's up to you. You can put many of the papers. So I hope you like this project. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my videos, for your likes, your comments, and for subscribing to my channel. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye-bye.